Hi everyone, my cool tool is Padlet and I'm going to show you how to make a small kind of lesson plan for a basketball unit in physical education. So we are first going to look at the tool, and this is a free tool. Now it only allows 3 Padlets to be made on the free version. So what we are going to do is we're going to look at the gallery. There are very many options on what kind of template you might want to use to create any kind of unit plan, any kind of lesson plan, a bulletin board, a schedule, a discussion board, an event planner. There are lots of very many options for you to choose from. But for this one, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the instruction manual to allow my students to see a way to watch basketball lessons based off of the passing lessons that I'm going to show them. Now, it's going to bring you to this screen. And first off, you have lots of options over here. You have different options on how to share a panel. You have the options of remaking your Padlet. You can open an activity panel. You can open a slideshow, and then these are your basic settings for your Padlet that you're making. So first off, we're going to go down here to the plus button, which is how you get started on making your Padlet. So it starts off with an option to upload a document. You can use a link. You can use the camera. We have an image search, and then there's 13 more attachment types. This is the one I'm going to use because I want to show you guys how to upload a YouTube video so that the students have an option to watch how to pass a basketball. And I'm also going to show you where you can put in little notations that also give them the steps that they can read off. But you also have your visual learners. So that is why I am also going to attach a YouTube video so that they can see visually exactly what it is that is going to be expected of them. So we're going to start here, and you have lots of different ways to add different stuff to your Padlet in order to get your point across. So for my Padlet, I'm going to go down here to YouTube, and we are going to look up how to chest pass a basketball for kids. Now you come to this page and there are lots and lots of different kinds of videos that you can upload so that your students can watch how to chest pass. For the sake of my age group, which is 3rd and 4th grade, we're going to pick a nice little short video that's pretty simple for them. Let's say this video. It's going to pop up right here, and then down at the bottom, I'm also going to write out the steps you need to follow in order to learn how to make a chest pass. So basically you could start by saying, hold the basketball with 2 hands at chest level with 1 foot in front of the other. Now you could also finish that out and go step by step on how to place your hands, how to throw the ball, and how to change your stance as you're actively chest passing the ball to another player. So now we want to go up here and hit the publish button because then it is going to put it on our wall. This is going to be the first step in my Padlet because it's the first step in our basketball unit. Now down here, I'm going to make another little video with instructions because there are 3 different passes, 3 main passes in basketball, especially for my age group. So we're going to go over here again. We're going to look up another YouTube video, and we are going to find a video on how to bounce pass. Now we're going to look through and we're going to find a nice little short video for my students because, like I said, their age group is 3rd and 4th grade. So they're not going to stay tuned into a video that's super long. So let's pick a 2-minute video. We are then going to go down and describe the steps that we are going to take in order to give them the instructions that they can read along with also watching the video. So we can start off by saying, hold the basketball with 2 hands in a comfortable position with feet side by side. And then we'll go on and type out the rest of the instructions that we want to give our students. Next, we are going to go up here and publish the video. And then that gives us 2 out of the 3 basketball passes that we want our students to learn. So we are going to go down here and add another video from YouTube. And it's going to be how to overhead pass a basketball for kids. Now we're going to look through again, and we're going to find a short little video. And we're going to go down here and begin to describe our steps. So we will hold the basketball with 2 hands above our head in a comfortable position, starting with feet side by side. And that's going to give our intro to the overhead pass for our students. Now, we're going to go up here and publish this one. Now, for the sake of giving my students 3 videos, I also want to give them 1 video that just kind of shows an overview of all 3 passes together so that they have multiple videos to go back and watch if they are not truly understanding the description that I give them. So we're going to go back here, back to our YouTube, and we're going to look up certain games using the different chest passes and bounce passes and overhead passes. So we are going to look through and find a simple one, passing variations. And then because the steps were already given, we're just going to put in there that this is a video to describe passing variations in basketball, because we've already gone through the steps. Now we'll go up here and we'll publish this one. And now we have 4 different videos with the description that goes along with them for our students. Now, we are going to go over to the settings. And we are going to basically decorate our Padlet according to whatever lesson that we're trying to portray to the students. So we'll start off up here where it says instruction manual. I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to put basketball passing for students. The description, we'll take that off, and we'll put chest, bounce, and overhead passing. Okay, so we are done with that. Now, if you look up in the left corner, there's a little icon right here that's just a plain black square. I'm going to customize it. You can look through emojis, you can upload pictures, drawings, links, whatever you may choose. We're going to customize it though, and we're going to go to the search bar. And we are going to look up a basketball picture. So then we hover over the basketball and double click, and then you'll see it pop up over here in the left-hand corner. Now we want to save that. And then we want to go down to our wallpaper. You have many basic different colors, different textured looking designs, different atmospheres. And then of course you have the same option of uploading a photo, drawings, links, whatever you may choose. So, because they don't have the option that I would like, we're going to customize it. And I'm going to go down here to the search icon, and I'm going to just click on the word basketball. And then it gives you very many different pictures of some form of basketball, maybe a basketball goal, maybe a kid or an adult playing basketball. But I really like the look of, let's see. I enjoy the look of this playing goal. So we're going to double click it. And it gives you the option to save and exit, exit without saving, or keep working. But we want to keep working because we're not fully finished. So we want to save our wallpaper. You can also go down and change your color scheme of each individual little video and description that you've put on your Padlet. You can go with dark, or you can go with the light. I think the dark stands out more, so I'm going to go with dark. You can also change the font of the words on your Padlet. There's a couple different options. I like this one because it's pretty bold for the students to be able to read. Your post size can be standard, or you can choose the wide option. I have younger students. I like the wide option. It gives them a better view of what they're looking at. Also, you can go down here and play with the format of exactly how these little boxes are going to appear on your Padlet. You have all these different options to choose from. I personally like the stream because it then makes our rectangles of our videos and description much bigger, which will then make it much easier for our students to run through them. So you have a couple more options down here. Like you have your comments. I want to allow comments because I'd like my students to be able to say what they feel, what they think, how the video is to them, if they didn't like it, what I could do better. Basically to be able to give me feedback on likes and dislikes of the Padlet that I'm going to give them. So we are going to save this. And then you can also customize and put in a URL. But this is actually the way I like it, and you can play with it to your liking. So now that I'm done, I'm going to go up here and hit the X, and then I am going to show you how to share this as a QR code because in my PE program, our students go home with a Tuesday folder every week, and I like to give my kids an option to pull up these videos at home. That way, they know what's coming for the following week after they get those Tuesday folders, and they already kind of have an idea, and they can practice if they'd like. You have a couple different options of how to share this. I personally like the QR code because I can click that, and then I can download it as a PDF file, or I can download the image. I like to download the PDF. That way, all I have to do is go over here, download it to my computer, and I can save it under anything that I'd really like. So we're going to save it here. That way, when it is done, I can simply go to it, print it out, and give it to each one of our teachers to give to our students to put in their Tuesday folders. That way they have access to everything that they need to be able to see these videos and understand what's coming for the next week in our unit plan. And that is exactly how I'm going to use Padlet to portray a basketball unit in my physical education program.